And there goes like, yeah, man, this will never work. You train like real. I'm like, okay, break out some real knives, you dumb dumb.
You
So the question as combat. Now we're going to the topic of self defense. How do you create a scenario that can closely resemble what the person needs? Oh, you were here. You were here. I won't say who because it's a highly decorated executive protection team, and please
Yep.
don't, out of respect
Yep.
and privacy. They said we want to learn knife. Are you guys ready for the knife story? Because Belton Lubas is teaching. Two home Belton's teaching knife. I'm the knife guy. Yeah, executive protection team guarding really, 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 really. When I say really, 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 Kirk and really high
Oh
profile.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's do. Okay, before I begin, where do you carry your knives? Okay.
Uh,
Oh, uh, or here. I do here. I cross draw. I go, okay. So now you're asking me to teach five different seminars. And they're like, or five different workshops. Like, what do you mean? I go, I don't have a lot of time. And we're going to talk about you drawing from the left with your right hand. You draw from back here. I go, where's your primary? I mean, honestly, coach, I probably wouldn't even draw my knife out. I just use my primary. I'm like, okay, it's good to know. And why are you carrying? What am I here for? I probably do that if I end up in grappling. But if okay. So as I investigated, dove deeper, I go, I'll sum it up because it's too long of a story. I said, you know what you guys need? Are you ready for this, man? This is gonna freaking shock the world. Okay, and these are high level practitioners and high level dudes, and what they do and what they used to do. FYI, I said, you guys, all you need is some good mitt holding. And they
mhm.
looked at me and it's like, Kurt was there. I said it. I go,
Yeah.
the next night seminar, we're going to do mitts. And they're like, what? I go, you just need to train your eyes. Okay, XYZ person, what would you do when guarding principal and somebody comes at, well, okay, you don't want to use the gun because there's people around, whatever. Someone pulls out a knife, goes, oh man, I grapple his ass. I'm a Brazilian. I go, okay. So preemptively, as they're drawing back, you'd probably crash in, tie up, and da da da. Go. So I don't know what knife technique cut past this and that, parry to the that to the stab slash this that. What's that gonna do for you? And that's just being honest with myself and being responsible. Keyword as an instructor teaching these men not to fuck up on the job.
Hmm.
But lo and behold, I just disrespected and or got outed in the FMA community or whatever. Come on, man. It's not what I'm paid to do. Now they're like, sir, we want to learn Filipino martial arts. We particularly like this style, and we just really think it's cool. We want to be students for life. I'm like, cool. Let's start with triangle footwork.
Yep.
But no, no. Trying to even get them all in the gym at one time. Do you know how busy? No. Travel schedules, this, that, and no. So I gave them what they needed. Work some footwork. And
Hmm.
go box. Hold mitts. Like why hold mitts? Because you're timing, you're catching. Hold mitts. That's
Practice
it.
pulling your knife out.
Yeah, but even then, and
Yeah.
this is my idea. You mofos don't steal the shit. Okay, grapplers. Yo, who's it? I'm gonna call. I'm gonna podcast. Sorry. Um, if you've got uh, somebody type out there. Who's a grappler over here?
Royce is.
Who?
I thought Royce Ramos was a grappler. He's got some
Alex.
BJJ, but
Alex is.
yeah.
Pipe in because
Although
I'm gonna ask. I'm trying to make this interactive, guys. Who's still there? Who grapples? Who does Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Who does whatnot? I guess
we
nobody
got
does.
crickets. We got crickets. I mean, I do BJJ, but I suck at it. I mean, you've seen that.
Okay, you guys call yourself FMA practitioners. You don't grapple, but I
Yeah.
don't look though, man. I am a knife guy. Okay, okay, BJJ. What's a big rule in grappling as far as arm in versus arm extended?
Levers.
If you extend an arm, you're going to get it
Sweeping
hyperextended. You're going to get
lever.
you give a handle. You give
Hmm.
a lot of things, right? Arm bars, this, that, kimuras, Americanas. a joint manipulation, right? So as a grappler, I said, hey man, if I was to choose a knife, I would choose a knife with an edge in, because if I'm
Hmm.
constantly pulling arm drags, that's my cut. Instead of working to reach out to cut, instead of extending my arm, everything's tight. I'm just gonna pull in, right?
Hmm.
Exactly. You give your so why would I give you that? So if I'm gonna pull it, I either poke holes through you, or I pull my arm in, or I grab you. So if I'm grabbing, boom, or I spit grip with edge in, not edge
Hmm.
out. Edge out, you're gonna be thinking this, right?
Versus
So
popping it.
pull,
Yeah.
pull, pull. So if you got all pulling, it kind of kills two birds with one stone. Watch out for that DVD series.
Mm.
Wink, wink, hint, hint. So anyway, um, yeah, it's just I think too many people don't question themselves. They don't sit back and you know where this came from is actually asking these EP guys or LEO guys and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fellow black belts and just saying, yeah, it just feels weird, man, just to extend. Why does it feel weird to them? Shouldn't it feel weird to drop your hands too? It should be. If you train
Hmm.
a certain way and you know what works and you know it's a sound principle, then investigate that and then maybe work a curriculum based around that or figure something out. But we don't. Our egos in play. We're afraid. We're afraid of backlash. We're afraid of what our peers are going to say. We're afraid of what you know. We're disrespecting something. It's not disrespect when you're researching. When you're just honestly seeking answers. There's a respectful way to ask it. There's a respectful way to approach it. There's a respectful way to even post it. Say, all people who extend their arms and cutting knives are stupid. Yes, I want to draw all that,
Hmm.
Instead of, take care, brother. Love you too, man. And but when you say, hey, question, guys, for those practitioners out there that grapple, wouldn't it make sense to and then leave it open in discussion? Well, we don't do that anymore because why we hide behind a screen? We hide behind keyboards, you know. Uh, I don't, and that maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm a different breed. I don't know. I think